Hey everyone, this is Naurin and welcome back to a new session of English with me. If you are a big fan of reading newspaper, this is for you. If you like to read newspapers and books and articles, it's well and good. You can improve your English with reading. Today, we will see what is the effective way to read newspaper to improve English. These days, we have a lot of medias in front of us. We have newspapers in our mobile phones and even we can watch news on TV. But I prefer reading the newspaper in hand. You know, it's a feeling. Reading the book, reading newspaper, anything in hand, it gives a really good feeling. So today, we will check out how to read newspaper and improve English. There are some little steps that you need to follow while reading newspaper to speak English fluently. You can get a lot of benefits just by reading newspaper. It might be your daily routine, like waking up in the morning, having a cup of coffee and reading newspaper. How can you convert your daily habit of reading newspaper into learning English? Watch the video till the end to find out what are the benefits of reading newspapers. What impact reading newspaper can bring to your English. So first and foremost, you need to choose a newspaper, that too in English. Choose an English newspaper. Any newspaper is fine. I don't want to name any newspaper. Anything is fine. Choose an English newspaper. Now what you have to do is select variety of articles. There are different sections in newspaper. You know, there are sports, entertainment, lifestyle, and politics. You know, there are a lot of sections. Choose variety of sections. By choosing different sections, you can expose yourself into diverse vocabularies and writing styles. You know, in different sections, there will be different vocabularies, right? The words might change. Like in politics, there will be particular words. In sports, in lifestyle, in each section, there will be different words which you can find. So, to understand new words, to find out new words, to improve your vocabulary, you should read different sections. Choose different sections. Also, to improve your writing styles. All these sections are not written by a single person. Each have their own style. Each section is written in different styles. So do check for the writing styles. You can improve your writing skills by reading from different sections. So the first thing you have to do is find an English newspaper and select a variety of articles. Now the second thing is start with headlines. Grasp the main idea and summarize the article. You know, first what you have to do is read the main heading of an article and think what will be in that article. Just ask yourself what can be there. If you are looking at the sports section and if you are a sports person, you can sometimes think of a paragraph what will be in it. Like you can imagine these things will be in that heading. I'll give you an example. Think of the headline, hike in petrol charges. What will be there in that heading? I am thinking, okay, there will be sentences like the petrol charges rose from this to this and the people are striking on it and the people are against it. The people does not like these decisions given by the authorities. And you know, such things will be there. Like that you can imagine something for yourself. Imagine something. I don't say that need to be the correct content in it, but think of something that will be under that heading. This way you are training your brain to think in English, to think and create sentences of your own. In earlier videos, we have told that we need to speak aloud. We need to speak about a topic in front of a mirror. Okay, that's a step you need to follow. But here, you're training your brain to do something that is far from your comfort zone. I have told earlier itself that you have to come out of your comfort zone. This is that coming out. You have to talk about a topic that you are not used to, you haven't heard anything about. That way, you are actually giving your brain a boost. You are helping yourself to improve your English. You are helping yourself to improve your fluency in English. So the second thing you have to do is start with the headlines. The third thing is find new words and define. We have talked about this step in earlier videos. How to find a new word and look for their meaning and make a sentence out of it and use it in your daily sentences, in your daily conversations. Same way here also, find new words from the newspaper, highlight the new words, choose that word, find its meaning, make a sentence out of it and start using it in your sentences. This is a type of exercise. You are learning new words without actually learning it. You won't feel like you are learning it. When you search for something, it stays in our brain for a very long time. Like forever. It will stay in our brain forever. If we search for something by ourselves, not only the words and their meanings, but anything, if you want to know what is the normal human body temperature, you took out the Google and read everything about it, that will stay in your mind for a very long time. But if you are asking it to your friends or family, like what is the normal body temperature, they will give you a temperature and you will be like, okay, fine. And you will forget it soon. I don't think that will last longer in your mind. The better way is to find everything by yourself. That way you are exercising your brain. You are helping yourself. So find new words, look for their meaning, find a sentence and do everything by yourself. Read about that word, what is in that word, and make sentence and start using it the next day in your sentences, in your conversations. So what you have to do is highlight unfamiliar words and define them. Now the fourth step is read aloud. We have discussed about reading aloud in our earlier videos. What benefits do reading aloud give us? It can help us improve our pronunciations and fluency. You are reading something and you get stuck in between because you don't know how to pronounce that word. If you are reading it in your mind without reading it aloud, you will just skip it sometimes or read it the way you want. But when you're reading it aloud, you will have that consciousness that you need to correct it. You need to pronounce this properly. So you will find the correct pronunciation. So that way you can improve your pronunciation and also fluency. If you're reading aloud, that is like waking up your senses. You are using your eyes, your ears, your mouth, and a lot of senses are working together. And that way you can improve your fluency. By speaking, even your ears are listening. So you can improve your fluency by this way. What you have to do is read aloud. Read aloud the newspaper. The next step is to discuss with others. Okay, now what you have to do is we will have a debate. A debate on the news that you have read today. Find a friend, find a family, find anyone you like. Call your siblings, you can have a really good fight with them. Call them, start debating with them. This is the topic for today and start talking about that topic with them. And remember one thing, you have to speak in English. Don't forget, speak in English. Start using the new words you found in the newspaper today. Start talking about that article and use the words that you saw there and talk with someone. Either discuss it in a friendly manner, or if you are more interested in debating and having a speech on it, then do that. Do what you like. Talk about that article. Talk about any topic from the newspaper. This can also improve your fluency in English. The next step is grammar analysis. Grammar? How can you check grammar in the newspaper? It's very simple. Look for the structure of the sentence and the usage of the grammar. There are a lot of grammars around us. You know, we have a lot of topics in grammar. There is subject, object, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun. There are a lot of topics, endless topics, Find a sentence. See what is the verb in it, what is the subject in it, what is the preposition in it, is there any adjective in it. Look for it. Check you can find anything new from it. And if you don't know something, search for it. Search for that in Google. Or if you want, you can ask me. I'll try to help you. You are always welcome to ask doubts. This way, you can improve the sentence making in English. You can improve your grammar because you started noticing new grammar usages in sentences. That way, even you can improve your grammar. You are learning new things. Now, the last step is set goals. Establish daily or weekly goals to stay consistent. You need to be consistent to learn English. You should not lose your consistency. Because if you are consistent, if you are putting effort to learn English daily, you will be amazed to see the difference. You will have a lot of improvement in your English. So, be consistent and set goals. First start with weekly goals and then move on to daily goals. Take some time from your everyday to read newspaper. Maybe 10 minutes is enough. But do it regularly. Be consistent. So guys, these are the steps that could help you improve your English just by reading newspaper. Now look, from where to where you have reached just by reading newspaper. Let's look the list of improvements that we can have. From the first steps onwards, you can improve your vocabulary, your writing skill, your speaking skill, pronunciation, fluency, and even grammar. You might have not imagined that you can get these improvements by reading newspaper. See, you have got 6 improvements and that too are the most important improvements that you need while speaking English. Try to read newspaper daily. It can also give you general knowledge. Not only English, but your general knowledge also can be improved. This is all for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be back with a new video soon. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Bye.